Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This mic is on. Yeah. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the IPO conference of Belrise Industries Limited. First of all, before I begin, I would like to thank all of you for taking out your time to be here on a Saturday. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce Belrise Industries to all of you. Belrise Industries is an auto component manufacturing company offering a diverse range of safety critical systems and other engineering solutions. Company has a very diverse portfolio of products, and one of the most important thing is most of the products are powertrain agnostic, which means that they can cater to both ICE as well as EV. That gives a new platform of growth for Belrise Industries. So let me also introduce the management team on the dais. We have with us today Mr. Srikanth Badve, Managing Director of the company, first generation promoter, primary driving force behind the company, and he is the person honestly responsible to see Belrise what is it is today. We have Mrs. Supriya Badve, full-time director of the company. I must say that she is the woman support behind the management. So, yeah. So we also have with us Mr. Sumit Badve, is the president strategy. Mr. Swastil Badve, general manager strategy, next generation of Belrise Industries. Srikanth sir and ma'am are the founding members of this business. At the same point of time, Sumit and Swastik are the next generation of Belrise. In fact, when I look at them, they come up with the same amount of commitment, passion. I must say these are the qualities that I imbibed from Srikanth sir. And we have Mr. Rahul Kanu, who is CFO of the company. This company has been built over the last 3 decades, brick by brick, by the hard work and passion of Srikanth sir. And today, if I have to look at this company has become of a large scale leader in many of the segments it operates. If I have to speak about the size and scale of the company, if I have to look at the revenue, for FY24, company has registered a revenue of 7,484 crores, EBITDA of 938 crores, and PAT of 311 crores. This gives an idea in terms of the scale of the company that has been built over the last 3 decades. Company has a marquee client profile. If I have to look at some of the marquee names that the client supplies to, Bajaj Auto, Honda Motorcycle, Hero Motorcorp, Jaguar Land Rover, and Royal Enfield. This is the sort of clients that the company caters to. If I have to quickly summarize on the IPO details, IPO opens on Wednesday, May 21st and closes on Friday, May 23rd. Anchor issue opens on one day prior, that is Tuesday, May 20th. Minimum bid size is 166 equity shares and multiples thereafter. Price band is between 85 rupees to 90 rupees per equity share. And overall issue size is 2,150 crores and it is 100% fresh issue of equity. There is no OFS in this part. Now I will request the management team for the presentation.
Sunday on such short notice. We really appreciate all of your time and we want to take the next 20 to 25 minutes for us to walk you through our journey, what we stand for, and how we want to grow in the future. So, very quickly, I'll just do introductions. I'm Swastil Badve. I did my undergraduate from the Wharton School of Business, where I did a dual degree in finance and industrial engineering. So, after Wharton, I was at McKinsey & Company in Chicago, which is a management consulting firm. At McKinsey, I worked across multiple varied sectors. And I came back to India in April 2023. So, I've been in the business now for more than 2 years. And I take care of finance side along with our Chief Financial Officer. I'll pass it on to my father now.
Good morning. Myself Srikanth Badve. Good morning. Myself Srikanth Badve. I am the fourth entrepreneur. Good morning. I am Srikanth Badve. I am the fourth entrepreneur. I started this company and grew to this level. And in this journey, my wife has helped me. She has been part of the business, very actively involved in the business. And my both sons have joined me in the business. So the elder one, Sumit, is next to me, and so is the younger one who is there. So I am very happy as a proud father. Both sons were in US for 6 years, and elder one, so they will give the introduction. But after 6 years spending in US, both have come back to India and joining our business. So I think they have understood and they are very confident of India happening, India shining, and we are going to India. Patriotic feeling is there, and I'm sure that is going to help our company also to grow. And
hi, good morning everyone. Thank you so much for coming today. My name is Sumit. I studied mechanical engineering at Purdue University. Purdue is in the US near Chicago. I graduated with Research honors and I moved back to India. Worked in Belrise for a few years, close to 3.5 years. Then I did my in operations across multiple facilities of ours on the shop floor. Then I did my MBA from Harvard Business School. Graduated from Harvard last year. I was in Boston for 2 years, from 22 to 24. Moved back to India last year. Now I'm looking after strategy and operations at Belrise. Thank you so much for your time.
Good morning everyone, I am Supriya Badwe, Director of Belrise Industries Limited. I am looking after HR, Business Management Portfolio and Operations. I am working for Women Empowerment in Belrise Group and working for the skill development. Thank you so much for being here.
Good morning everyone, myself Rahul Ganu. I am working in the capacity of Chief Financial Officer and I had done my bachelor's in business administration and I am with this group from last 20 years and I welcome you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So to put Belrise in a nutshell, who are we today? Today we are one of the market leaders in the two-wheeler metal components industry with a 24% market share. We work with all of the marquee OEMs in the country, right from Bajaj, Hero, Honda, TVS, Royal Enfield, Suzuki in the two-wheeler space. In the four-wheeler and commercial vehicle space, we work with other key players such as Jaguar Land Rover, Tata Motors, Volvo Eicher, Ashok Leyland, and so on and so forth. Today we are largely a two-wheeler player with the majority of our revenues coming from two-wheelers. But going forward, a large part of our strategy is going to be growing in the four-wheeler and commercial vehicle space. Today we have already set up relationships or have built up relationships with major four-wheeler and commercial vehicle OEMs over the past couple of decades. But now is really the time for us to grow substantially in the space. And the 24% market share leadership that we have developed in two-wheeler space, eventually we want to emulate that also in the four-wheeler and commercial vehicle space. We are on 17 facilities all across India. The closest one to here is in Vitlapura. In Vitlapura, which is just 45-50 kilometers from here, we supply to Honda and Hero. So those are the two key customers we serve from there. Apart from that, we're present in 9 different states. The reason we have so many facilities is due to the heavy weight of our parts. Usually, the automotive industry follows a just-in-time inventory model. So to enable a just-in-time inventory model, you have to be very close to your customer. Secondly, our parts are extremely heavy in weight. So to eliminate high logistic costs and transportation costs, we're usually within a 15 to 20 kilometer radius of our key customers. Due to those two reasons, we're very close to our customers. There's more than 1,000 distinct product offerings that we offer. 1,000 plus distinct product offerings are across vehicle classes, right from a two-wheeler, three-wheeler, four-wheeler commercial vehicle. And what that represents is the agility in our business. We can create multiple types of products, different types of suites, different types of commodities based on the customer requirement. Hence, the customer comes first for us, and we have always been a customer-centric organization. Due to this, we've been able to develop multiple different products at a fast pace for our customers, and that has led to our growth in the past few years. All of you must have heard that India and the globe is going towards EV. Electric vehicles is a buzzword that everyone hears. Luckily for us, our products are powertrain agnostic. When I say powertrain agnostic, what do I mean? Irrespective of what type of powertrain does well in the market, EV, internal combustion, CNG, hydrogen, hybrid, our parts will remain the same. We produce the chassis of the vehicle, the plastic components, the suspension systems, the steering columns. All of these components are not dependent on the engine or the powertrain of the vehicle. Thus, we are not going to be affected by this whole transition to EV. In fact, we will continue growing with the EV growth in India, and we are already working with the few large EV manufacturers in India. In terms of revenue CAGR, over the past 8 years, we've grown at an 11.5% CAGR, while at the same time, the two-wheeler industry has grown at a 1.4% CAGR. So we've outperformed the industry substantially over the past 8 years. And as Nidhi mentioned, our EBITDA for the year FY24 was 938 crores. Lastly, our ROCE has gone up by 200 basis points over the last 3 years. And our net debt to equity has fallen down from 1.5 to less than 1. Post this fundraise, which is completely primary, there is no OFS portion of it. We'll be raising 2150 crores, and out of the 2150 crores, close to 1630 crores will be used for debt repayment, and hence we'll be able to deleverage and thus achieve better financial position. Right. So I'd like to hand to my father to talk about the story of how he built the company.
Good morning to be here with you, and I really appreciate. Good morning to be here with you. Good morning to be here with you, and I really appreciate you sparing time on a Saturday, and I want to share with you how I started and how we have grown and how are we doing today. Actually, I am an engineer. I did my engineering in the year 87, and I wanted to be a job giver than a job seeker. So I started my first factory in the year 1987 with just 3 workers, and I was the 4th person. And it was a 150 square foot rented premises. Very, very small setup, very, very humble beginning. We sales of 8,000 per month, 1 lakh per year. And after completing 1 year, I thought I should do some expansion, I should do something better. And I was looking for a slightly bigger piece of land. And in Pune, that time Pimpri-Chinchwad, Bhojri was area which is a Detroit of country. So the cost was very, very high. It was costing me 5 lakh rupees for the land itself, and then after that, building and machinery was going out of my budget. So I just thought, what solution I should find out to overcome this problem. And Aurangabad is the place which is near to Pune by around 4 hours, around 240 kilometers. And I thought I should go and find out the land over there. To my good luck, the land which was there in Pune was 5 lakh rupees. I got slightly bigger land than that. And just 20,000 rupees. 25 times cheaper. And I said, what would I need? Like Sonepeswa, I said, I will shift to Aurangabad. I stayed in the hostel, in the dormitory as a bachelor for 6 years, and till I got married in 1994. So 6 years I was there, and I started my factory in Aurangabad, and I think initially this was tough. I remember the challenges, being resting alone in the hostel. You don't have food, or diet is not very disciplined. Sometimes delay is there, sometimes you don't have a breakfast, sometimes you don't have a lunch in time, and a lot of stress was there. So I remember in the year 1990 I had jaundice, 91 I had typhoid, in the year 1992 I had piles operation. I was so shocked. I take up 27 years. So when I started my factory, I was just 22 years old. And so in the 27th year of my age, I had piles. I say, how could this happen to me? I asked my doctor, our family doctor. He says, Shrikant, you are fighting 2 fronts, physical front and mental front. And when your body is fighting 2 fronts, you are succumb, your body will succumb, and you will have some challenges. So don't be surprised if you don't change your lifestyle. There will be something more often can happen. Nothing can be stopping you, and you need to change your lifestyle. I say I'm the one-man show. I don't have a strong team below me. I don't have very capable people. They are all junior people, and I can afford also. It's a startup company. At that time, it was startup. So he says, no, you should not take stress. If you're taking stress, don't do physical efforts. If you're taking physical effort, don't take stress, mental stress. I said, So my mother told me, "Ki, you please close the factory, and I don't want you to be into more physical trouble, and you whatever if it is loss is there, it's okay. We close the factory." But I said, no, I will put my sincere efforts and I will make it happen. That's good. After 92, things went good. Our turnover went up. We got good business from customers. 94, I got married, and I think the luck comes in the family. I got award in Aurangabad district as the best industry, second best industry in Aurangabad from government of Maharashtra. This award is given at the hands of collector. I think that is the good honor, which good happiness that came after marriage. And in the year 97, I got award from Government of India for Ministry of Industry. So the government gives 3 awards. One is entrepreneurship, second is quality, third is R&D. These awards are given at a national level. These are called national awards for MSME. And these are given either by Prime Minister of India himself or President of India. It's like a Padma Shri award for MSME unit. So in the year 97, I got award for entrepreneurship and quality. And in the year 2005, I got award for R&D. So in the year 97, Dr. Shankardev Sharma was President of India. I got award at his hands. And in the year 2005, Dr. Manmohan Singh, being the Prime Minister of India, I received award at his hand. So I think this is one of the very happy moment for me. And this outcome is not only because of me. My all team members, maybe we are here, a couple of people are here, but there are many strong hands who supported me, who helped me to perform, satisfy my customer, to get growth, to get new business. And I think I owe these achievements, owe these awards to my team who really supported me. So this is the way we grown, and definitely our made us happy memories. We got good growth. And then one of the evening, one of my friends, family friend, he was in Aurangabad, which at that time is, and he told me, you must have multiple customers, you must have multiple products, you must have multiple currencies, you must have multiple locations. And he explained me the logic. And I said, yes, what you are talking is perfectly right, it makes sense. And I realized, yes, I need to work on this. And then I decided to talk to many more customers and then some new products, new locations. And that helped us to grow further. For that reason, then I shifted back to Pune, because from Aurangabad, travel was very difficult. Traveling was not so easy. So I came to Pune. After coming to Pune, it was much easy for me to meet various customers, meet various bankers, meet various people, and it really helped us. I do come to Ahmedabad because we are factory over here, and we are here for the last couple of years. I'm very happy with the setup over here. And now I'm my business, both sons have joined. So typically it is a very proud feeling. Many of my friends told me, your son is going to go to US and he will go there for 4 years, then he will do service for 2 years, then do MBA or MS 2 years, so 8 years, then again 1 year service 9 years. And at the end of 9 years, you say, no, Baba, I think US is good and I think I will stay here. And you only come to US. So that was a challenge. तो मुझे बड़े कई दोस्तों ने बताया कि तुम्हारा बेटा जाएगा अमेरिका रहेगा, 4 साल रहेगा वहाँ पर, फिर 2 साल नौकरी करेगा, 2 साल के बाद में वापस MBA करेगा, MS करेगा, 8 साल के बाद में वापस 1 साल नौकरी करेगा, तो 9 साल के बाद में बोलेगा बाबा यहाँ इतना अच्छा है, यहाँ पे कोई डस्ट नहीं है, डर नहीं है, दिक्कतें नहीं है, you only shoot to US. And then sometimes today's kids are sometimes very firm, very determined. They will not listen to you. So I was worried. So how it is going to happen? So for me, luckily my elder son, when he went over there, I only said, "Beta, we are Indians and we want our India to be proud. हमको हमारे country को आगे लेके जाना है." And he told Baba, "No, I know that, and I feel my country as my passion." So that is the commitment he gave me. But you never know till at the end of how it happens. So after completing his engineering, I said, "Beta, I want you to come back." "No, Baba, I am coming to work." So he came back without any convincing required. And after MBA also, he came back immediately. So I think that was a good part for me. Same thing happened for Swastik. He was there. वहाँ पर वो भी 4 साल था, 4 साल. बाद में उसमें सर्विस किया मैकेनिक में 1.5 साल. 6 साल के बाद में वो भी आगे आने बोला कि तो आजा, अपने को काम करना है कंपनी में. तो दोनों बेटे यहाँ आने से मेरा जो एक बैंडविड्थ है, वो बैंडविड्थ बढ़ गया है. एक अच्छा सपोर्ट मिल गया है, फैमिली का एक स्ट्रेंथ हो गया है, एंड आई एम श्योर दैट विल डेफिनेटली हेल्प अस टू ग्रो गुड। तो आज हम आपको इसी के चलते बताएंगे कि हम कैसे कैसे प्रोडक्ट्स करते हैं, क्या क्या करते हैं। तो आई थिंक माय बोथ सन्स आर हियर, बोथ आर एक्चुअली इन्वॉल्वड इन द बिजनेस। कई लोग मुझे बोलते हैं कि आपने आपके क्यों नहीं किया IPO। तो एनी इन्वेस्टर व्हेन ही इज लुकिंग एट यू, वो बोलता है कि तुम्हारा सक्सेसफुल प्लान क्या है। हम बोलेंगे नहीं, आई एम फिट, आई एम एनर्जेटिक, बट एट द एंड आई एम 59 years old, so I cannot say कि I will be, I don't get succession, and my wife cannot be a successor. There has to be a second generation, your sons or daughter or whatever is that. Somebody should be very strong who is going to lead the company. तो ये दिखाना और ये बोलना अलग बात है और एक्चुअल होना अलग बात है। तो मैं बोला कि दोनों बच्चों को आने दो यहाँ पर, दोनों बच्चों को मेरे साथ में काम करेंगे, तो इट गिव्स अ मच मोर कॉन्फिडेंस। अभी बड़ा वाला बेटा मेरे साथ में 1 साल से है, छोटा वाला बेटा 1.5 साल से मेरे साथ में है। और आप देखेंगे का पूरा प्रेजेंटेशन इंटरेक्शन में दोनों अपने अपने क्या बोलते हैं समझाने में काबिलियत रखते हैं, मुझे बोलने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती है। तो दैट इटसेल्फ शोज कि दे आर वेरी वेरी ग्राउंड, अब उनका काम करने में एकदम ग्राउंड पर काम करते हैं। तो आई थिंक दैट इज अ वेरी वेरी बिग थिंग, एंड आई रियली वेरी हैप्पी दैट यू केम टुडे, एंड वी विल एक्चुअली टेक फॉरवर्ड।
Thank you. So, just to give you a perspective of the products that we make, we manufacture the chassis of the vehicle. So, if you look at the bottom left, the chassis is what holds the vehicle together. That is the main component that we make. So, when my father started the company in 1996, हम बहुत छोटे पार्ट करते थे, जो ब्रैकेट है या बैफल है या nuts है. We used to make very very small components. Then, you know, multiple brackets became a small sub assembly. फिर बहुत सारे सब असेंबली हम फिर रियर फ्रेम बनाने लगे, फिर फ्रंट फ्रेम बनाने लगे, फिर रियर फ्रेम और फ्रंट फ्रेम दोनों साथ में बनाने लगे, एंड देन वी स्टार्टेड डूइंग असेंबली। असेंबली के बाद हम उसको ईडी कोटिंग करने लग गए, फिर पाउडर कोटिंग, एंड देन फर्दर असेंबली। सो दैट्स हाउ वी हैव जस्ट गॉन फ्रॉम अ प्रोडक्ट दैट वेड अ फ्यू ग्राम्स टू द कंप्लीट चैसी व्हिच होल्ड्स द व्हीकल टुगेदर। अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट वी मेक द कंप्लीट एग्जॉस्ट सिस्टम जो व्हीकल का रहता है, व्हिच इज यूज्ड इन CNG एंड ICE बोथ। And we also make all of the plastic components, the cowl, dashboard, fender, brackets, all of that also we manufacture. Apart from that, we also make suspension products, which are very important from a driver comfort perspective. So we make the front fork and shock absorber, and then we also make the steering column that is required for motors. Similarly, in 3-wheelers, हम पूरा chassis बनाते हैं 3-wheeler का, which again forms the underbody of the 3-wheeler. In the 4-wheeler and commercial vehicle segment, हम सीटिंग सिस्टम के पार्ट बनाते हैं, बॉडी हाइट पार्ट बनाते हैं। जो बॉडी हाइट रहता है वो बेसिकली पार्ट है, अगर 250-300 पार्ट आपने अगर कंबाइन किए तो पूरा चैसी बनता है। वी ऑल्सो मेक द क्रॉस कार बीम। ये बहुत एक कॉम्प्लिकेटेड पार्ट है जो जिस पे हमने बहुत सालों से काम किया है, जो आपके पूरे फ्रंट ऑफ द व्हीकल को साथ में रखता है। तो आपका स्टीयरिंग, इंफोटेनमेंट सिस्टम, ग्लव बॉक्स, सब कुछ इस मेटल स्ट्रक्चर के ऊपर बैठता है। सिमिलरली हम बैटरी कंटेनर बनाते हैं, जो बैटरीज हम देखते हैं इन द मार्केट, ऑल द प्लास्टिक कंटेनर्स फॉर इट आर मैन्युफैक्चर्ड बाय अस। एंड देन हम कमर्शियल व्हीकल के लिए पूरा चैसी भी बनाते हैं। तो राइट फ्रॉम अ 2-wheeler टू अ कमर्शियल व्हीकल, वी कैन प्रोड्यूस चैसी फॉर ऑल ऑफ दीस डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ व्हीकल क्लासेस, एंड दैट इज द कोर दैट वी रियली वर्क ऑन। There's 4 growth strategies that we want to use to grow in the future. One is developing proprietary and premium products. Second is transitioning to a system supplier. Third is growing in the EV segment. And fourth is growing in the 4-wheeler segment. So, let me first talk about premiumization. अगर आपने रोड पे देखा तो जो प्रीमियम व्हीकल के साथ from Bajaj, from Frost and Sullivan, same way if I also just tell you, टाटा मोटर्स एक नया इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल प्लेटफॉर्म ला रहा है, उसमें हम उसका जो पूरा चैसी है हम उसको मैन्युफैक्चर कर रहे हैं। सेम वे विद जैगुआर लैंड रोवर, हम 190 कंपोनेंट सप्लाई करते हैं, ऑल एज अ सिंगल सोर्स। सो टेक्निकली इफ आई सप्लाई 1 पार्ट लेस, जैगुआर का यूरोप में 1 व्हीकल लेस बनेगा। दैट्स द लेवल ऑफ डिपेंडेंसी एंड क्लोज close-knit working that we have with the Jaguar Land Rover. Similarly, for Royal Enfield in Chennai, we're setting up a new manufacturing facility जिससे हमारा capacity बढ़ेगा और हमारा revenue भी बढ़ सकता है. So across all customers, we've been doing quite well. More than 150 people that we have in R&D. तो R&D and new product development बहुत important है हमारी company के लिए. It is what allows us to remain at the forefront of new development and new technology. We design and develop all of our special purpose machinery in-house. And हमारे पास 700 robots हैं. We have more than 700 robots that we deploy across our plants. They're mostly from top Japanese companies where we have bought these robots, and they're all trained based on our programming. So our use of robotics was higher, and due to the use of robotics, we are able to have very, very high quality and very high delivery for our customers. This is translated into wins for multiple different OEMs like Tata, Bajaj, and others. We spoke about this, but just from a pictorial perspective, ये जो top left image है, ये tube bending है. फिर हम press stamping करते हैं. 1500 टन तक हम press stamping करते हैं, जो बहुत बड़े press machines रहते हैं. फिर हम robotic fabrication करते हैं, जिधर हमारे पास 700 robots हैं. फिर हम ED coating करते हैं, जिधर completely automated plant रहता है, जिधर कोई इंसान नहीं रहता, कोई ज्यादा नहीं होता, बहुत heat रहता है, but it runs 24/7, 365 days a year, unless it is stopped for plant maintenance. And लाख customer के लिए करते हैं. So बहुत wide variety of process हम in-house करते हैं, जिसकी वजह से हमारा in-house value addition बहुत high है, and in-house quality requirement भी बहुत high है.
How sheet metal is converted from a layer or a sheet of metal to the final product. It is ultimately a sheet of metal. Usko there's a stamping, pressing, fabrication, welding, and there's surface treatment, etc. So to be able to mold this, how do you, especially with electric vehicles and lightweighting pressures coming on the vehicles, on the customers, on the OEMs because of the customers, and at the same time, while you have to increase your strength and durability because of crash testing and safety norms that have come up. So how do you reduce this? What high tensile strength allows you to do is you reduce the thickness of the metal that you're using from, for an example, hydraulic speed, from a 2 millimeters to a 1.4 millimeter, 1.6 millimeter, 1.2 to 1 millimeter, while increasing the strength and durability of the products. So what this allows you to is not only reduce the weight, but also increase strength, and usually that is measured in megapascals in terms of pressure. So currently the automotive industry uses somewhere in the ballpark of say 300 to 600 megapascals in terms of metal grades that can take. How do you move from say 580 to 680 to 780 to 980? Those are the capabilities that we required through this acquisition, and going right up to 1180 megapascals in terms of working conditions. There's a huge demand that we see in the four-wheel industry. Now with this acquisition, we'll be able to give that from a technology perspective going forward. So that's our.
Where are these two capacities?
So one is in Greater Noida, and the other one is in Tapukara, which is in Rajasthan, Dubai. And with respect to Gujarat, so we already have a presence here. We're working very actively in Gujarat. We have a large presence for a long time. We have lot of assets that are available, and we're looking at growing. See, Gujarat is a massive, not only a financial center but a business center. Every second or third person you meet here is an entrepreneur in some sense or form. So that is very inspiring to see. And I think there's a large opportunity for us to grow in Gujarat, and we're looking forward to capitalize on that. So looking forward to seeing you all more frequently.
From a humble beginning of an MSME unit, and today bringing out IPO.
See, I can share you when I started my business, it was just 3 people. I never thought I will grow to this level and I will become pan-India president. So I always feel, when I look back, how could this happen? I think the support from customer, the trust from customer, support from society, government, local government, all the nearby people, my staff, and their hard work and support from family. I think these are the factors which help us to grow, and there is no excuse to hard work. Hard work is must, and I am very sure if you put hard work, definitely there will be tough time, there will be painful moments, but one needs to have perseverance, one needs to have conviction, and success will come. So I will always tell to my young generation friends that entrepreneurship is the right choice and one should not shy away from entrepreneurship.
Thank you.